Campbell, if you are listening, I'm sure you know, my friend.
Hey, while we're on Teletubbies, I've got a little addition to the run sheet. Have you seen this one? This is the glow-in-the-dark Chase Edition Atom Bomb for the Megastars line. They only announced this week as like a limited edition Series 2 for them. It looks a little bit like the John Cena glow-in-the-dark Motu in the same sort of plastic, but when you see it in the dark, it looks freaking awesome. Love it.
Not for me.
He's been nuclear fired.
Oh, my God. Christopher.
It's great. I'm going to get one.
All right.
Do you want one for Christmas?
You enjoy that, the glowworm. All righty. Yeah. Next up, we have got one of my favourite toy lines, NECA. Actually, you know what? On NECA, I'm a little bit disappointed in them. So what's the company in Melbourne? Icons. Icons have had a long-standing relationship with NECA, and they've ended that relationship due to NECA's, I guess, lack of respect to the relationship, you could say. So they are no longer getting in the NECA product. And I know our good friends over at Culture Shock Collectibles are dealing direct with the manufacturer. So that's good for us Aussie collectors. But in terms of Icons, who brought out a lot, NECA haven't got the Down Under collectors at the forefront of their mind, that's for sure. Like Mattel, like all the other toy brands, to be honest. But anyway, on a positive note, they have made some new releases and they look sensational. So we've got Smash, who was the leader of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang, and Zach Tupac. You remember that? You remember those wannabe turtles?
No.
Part of the dojo?
I've got no idea. Do you know what I titled this? I titled this photo in the lineup as Weird Ninja Turtles. I have no idea. I've never seen any of these people before in my life.
It was like a gang of, so the fat dude was like the leader, was the leader of the dojo, the sensei, you could say, and he had like a bad Crooked Ninja Turtle gang with him. And the Rock Soldier was from I can't remember what planet they were from, but they were a part of the Rock gang, and but they look awesome, really, really good. And also, what they've announced is a quarter-scale Leonardo to join the quarter-scale size figure releases. Who are they released? Donatello and Raphael. So I'm sure Michelangelo will be following suit in due course. But they look really good.
They look really cool, just like the original cartoons. That one.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to interrupt you for a little bit of other figure news that was brought up in Australia. I think Australia were the first country to find this out. The official re-release of the Shawn Michaels Ultimate Edition and the Brock Lesnar. The Series 4 Ultimates are coming back. Bulletproof have listed them for pre-order. I don't think that they're actually listed and available to pre-order yet, but a lot of collectors are going to be very happy because they're incredibly hard to find. But then there's going to be a lot of collectors who paid a lot of money for their Brock and Shawn, who are going to be a bit frustrated that they've paid $200 for something that's now going to be worth $35.
Yeah, definitely. Got those? The original?
Sorry, mate, you just broke up then.
Have you got the original?
I don't.
HBK?
But I would like the HBK for my collection because I don't have. I've got the Mania Elite and I've got a few other elites, but that one I think is the best HBK Elite.
Okay, very good.
So it'll be. I'll be getting one. Cool. Probably don't know the Brock, but much fun.
The HBK that they've recently announced in the red gear, that looks like the best HBK Ultimate.
Very cool.
Going to release. Really good. Just a couple of things that I wanted to cover here. So Jeremy Padawa, who's the godfather of collecting, in my opinion, he's just such a – we should get him on the show one day. He'd be awesome. But he shared his 2005 Employee Special Edition 1 of 3 Classic Superstars Ultimate Warrior in US gear. So that would – I'm sure that would go for a lot of money. And – I wouldn't be surprised if that lands in the hands of the next person I want to talk about, which is our good friend Matt Cardona over from the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. I'm just showing a photo of here of Matt Cardona burning a 1-2-3 Kid Minton card that is signed. I haven't been listening to their show lately, nor do I follow whatever wrestling company they're a part of. What is going on here, Chris? Can you tell me?
I think what you'll find is Mr. Cardona has turned heel. He's a bad guy now. There's no more woo-woo-woo. He's a badass. And I'm pretty sure he's feuding with Sean Walton, who is otherwise known as 1-2-3 Kid and X-Pac. So I think they're having a match. I think this is what's happening. I'm not all over it, but that makes a lot of sense to me. That's why he would burn that signed figure to show him that how much he doesn't like him.
It's great for his brand, right? Because in that photo we just shared, he's got the Major Wrestling Figure podcast logo. Everyone knows him as the toy collector, massive toy collector. So for him to do that, it's almost promoting the Wrestling Figures podcast as well, which is pretty smart.
Now, speaking of our friend of the show, Matt Cardona, exciting news for Aussies that he is coming down under for a match with, I can't remember the company. It's the big Australian company. He'll be here in June or July. They only just announced it in the last couple of days. Aaron Ferguson posted it on the page today. Huge news because effectively, if you get Cardona, you're probably going to get Brian Myers. You're probably going to get Chelsea as well. So it's pretty cool to have some big stars coming down under, especially after 2 years of nothing. Yeah. Now, I've got a word for Cardona. I'm calling him out. Right. This country is not big enough for the two of us to do podcasts. So, if you're stepping on my turf, you're going to have to get my permission first. Okay, I'll burn my Zack Ryder retro. Look out. What are you going to do about that? So, for all those people out there listening, we have reached out to Matt. He's not Zach anymore. Reached out to Matt, and we've asked him to come on the pod. He hasn't responded yet, but we're hopeful. I have an open line of communication. We're hopeful he'll come and have a chat when he's in Australia, or maybe do something to promote his tour. And hopefully this company tours the whole of Australia. It'd be really cool to have a show in Perth. Now, our borders are open tomorrow. They're open.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Excellent.
Very exciting.
Well, that's it from me for community news, mate. Anything else from you?
It's just been an awesome 2 weeks of figure releases.
It has, hasn't it? Very good. Very good. All right, let's hear a word from our major sponsor, Go Figure Collectibles.
The Wrestling with Figs podcast is proudly supported by Go Figure Collectibles.
I can't believe this.
Go Figure Collectibles have been established for over 20 years and have an extensive range of wrestling figures, DVDs, and merchandise. Go Figure Collectibles offers a huge variety of pop culture items such as Funko Pops, statues, TV, movie, and video game memorabilia, and so much more.
It's a fact for you, mate.
For all the Wrestling with Figs podcast listeners and Figs Down Under community members, use code FDU5 to save 5% off your next purchase store-wide.
You're gonna be joking me!
5%, yeah. Visit them online at gofigurecollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out the store on 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria, and say g'day to Jeff and the team.
G'day, mates.
Support local and support Go Figure Collectibles, who continue to do great things for the collecting community down under.
And go.
And James, before you talk about Go Figure's product, it is World Series Wrestling is the name of the company. Thank you, KG, for the assist. Sorry, I forgot that. And also, if Cardona, if you're watching, I probably won't burn my Zack Ryder retro purely because it's so hard to get them from America. So I'll just pretend to do it. I'll pretend to do it.
Pretend, yep. Go Figure items. So just to share the diverse range of product that Go Figure Collectibles have, this week I wanted to highlight something simple but highly effective in your man cave or your kid's bedroom. They have a massive range of posters. So prints, posters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I've got a few up on screen now. We've got Batman, pop culture, bands, Kiss, movies. So there's a whole bunch of posters there ranging from about $19. So get down there, support local, support Jeff and the team, buy yourself a poster and you'll receive 5% off. Once again, using the code FDU5 store-wide.
Bad news on the Minecraft posters, though, that Brad Perryman has bought them all. So he sold out of Minecraft because Brad's sitting at home with his iPad playing it right now.
Oh, you're a funny man, Chris. All right, well, let's jump into Merch Perch.
Dude, I went down to the shops to pick up some fruit and veg. I couldn't help myself. Went down to the toy aisle. You never believe what I got. What you get? What you get? I got some figs. What you get? What you get? Found some figs.
I think you should go first tonight, James.
Okay.
You'll pick up both pretty cool, and then I'll go through. I've got a few tonight.
All right, cool. Well, I'll fly through mine. So I've picked up a Hot Wheels 1989 Batmobile 1/8 Scar model. This will go along with my my Optimus Prime, my Ghostbusters, and my Back to the Future vehicles. I'm going to do a bit of a diorama, the most nostalgic vehicles from my childhood. Can't wait to put that together. Great
Very
piece.
cool.
Picked up one of my favorite cards of all time, a 1992 Upper Deck Slam Dunk Champion PSA 9 of Michael Jordan. It is a
Cool
beautiful,
card.
beautiful card. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you're on the fence about card collecting, take away the fact that they can be or might be investments. The card market is down at the moment, so you can pick up things very, very cheap. So I got that. I think it was around about the $80 mark, which is very reasonably priced. And I'll hold that for a long time. May sell it one day, who knows? But I just love it. Great card from my childhood.
My favourite thing about that card is the writing that says "in your face."
Yeah.
Takes me straight back to being a 10-year-old kid. In your face, man.
In your face. And there's actually a variant of this where they've got the dates wrong. That's
wow.
worth a lot more. Yeah. So, and I've gotten word from my framer that all my Hasbro drawings and my turtle animation cells, they're all getting framed hopefully this week. So hopefully by next episode they'll be here.
Very nice, mates. Well, I've had a big week. So as many of you know, I quite often get large boxes of stock from the US, and I then get all my figures at once rather than having them sent in 10 different parcels. So I've unboxed them. I've put them into the collection, so I'll just quickly flick through them. I have the NWO Kevin Nash to go with the NWO Scott Hall, which didn't love the Scott Hall originally, and then I bought it because I thought, I've got to have him. And you know what, James? Because once this arrived, I went and bought the ringside exclusive Hogan to go with to make the three, because I just thought you've got to have the Hogan to go with the Nash and the Hall. Unboxed my Yokozuna Royal Rumble Elite, which I showed you last week, but now it's out of the box. One of the best figures I've seen this year is the Junkyard Dog Legends Elite. But again, you can see the legs aren't so great.
Yeah, gee whiz.
Too thin, the legs are too long. But the chain accessory, the dog collar, is the best accessory I've ever seen. Until you actually have it in hand to realize how cool that chain accessory is, it is amazing. Now I just want to make a Hercules so that they can get the chain with the Hercules. I also finally finished my WWE Motu collection, all loose, all complete, fixed them all up, put them all into place so that they're actually finished. I got the China, the Rey Mysterio, and the Trapjaw Stone Cold. How good is that Bret Hart? Don't you want that Bret Hart in your collection, James?
No.
And then not only did I have a great run of getting the box delivered, which helped out quite a few other Aussies as well, because I had to on-ship about 10 bloody things. I then went to Big W and found on the shelf the new Origins Beastman unpunched. I don't know why it says LOP on the front. Am I missing something here?
Lord of something?
I don't know. But anyway, there's a nice Beastman. They had other ones there too. They had Stinkor, that's your favourite. And they also had Stratos and a few others. But I only took the Beastman. I left the others for some kids.